Let's discuss window of heaven points. SI 16 heavenly window. Location, approximately 3.5 June lateral to the anterior midline at the level of the laryngeal prominence on the posterior border of the sternocleidomastoid muscle. How to find? From the laryngeal prominence, draw a line to the posterior border of the sternocleidomastoid muscle. Then SI16 is located directly at the posterior border, which can be made more clearly visible and palpable by rotating the patient's head in the opposite direction. Located on the same level are stomach line on the anterior border of the sternocleidomastoid muscle and LI18 between the two heads of the sternocleidomastoid muscle. Needling vertically 0.5 to 1 tune. If necessary, rotate the patient's head back to its normal position before needle insertion. Action indication, it expels wind and heat, benefits the throat, ears, and voice, opens the channel. Special features, window of heaven point. SI16 is one of the window of heaven points. As such, it subdues rebellious chi from the head. It regulates the ascending and descending of chi to and from the head, and it calms the mind. This point has an important mental effect related partly to its being a small intestine point and partly to its being a window of heaven point. The psychic equivalent of the small intestine physical action of separating clear from turbid fluid is the capacity to discriminate between issues with clarity. As we have seen, SI5 has this particular effect of stimulating the capacity to discriminate between issues. SI16 has the same effect, but in an even stronger way due to its nature as window of heaven point. Therefore, this point, when the person is confused about life's issues, unable to distinguish the right path, and depressed. Summary, it subdues rebellious chi, feeling of heat in the face, cheek pain, extinguishes internal wind, loss of voice from windstroke, clenched teeth, headache, calms the mind in manic behavior, manic depression, talking with ghosts. It benefits the ears in deafness, tinnitus, ear pain, facilitates the mind's capacity of discriminating between issues. SI16 is one of the 10 points listed in Chapter 2 of the spiritual pivot that have come to be known as window of heaven points. As a group, these 10 points have the action of regulating rebellious and chaotic inversion chi. SI16 illustrates many of the characteristics actions of these points in its ability to treat goiter and throat disorders, treat headache and heat and swelling of the face and cheek, treat disorders of the sense organ, in this case the ears, treat sudden onset of disorders, in this case loss of voice. In addition, like two other points from this group, letter 10, lung 3. SI16 treats disorder characterized in the classical text as seeing or communicating with ghosts, and therefore attributed to some form of demonic possession. In terms of modern medicine, these indications refer to various forms of severe mental disorder, including schizophrenia. Sun Shimiao, the famous 7th century physician, particularly emphasized the use of moxibustion 50 cones at this point for loss of speech and hemiplegia. Heavily refers to the location of SI16 in the upper or heavenly part of the body. Chuang may be construed as the point's ability to move chi in the same way as a window moves air. This is the first of two windows of the sky points in this meridian, which emphasizes the importance to the role of the small intestine. As a window of the sky, it can calm the spirit and bring a new perspective when the person has lost vision, purpose, feels murky and clouded. The small intestine has to help process and separate information for the mind and spirit as well as the level of the body. When out of balance or depleted, the person can become depressed or agitated, feel overwhelmed, confined, and pressured by sorting the enormous amount of information that assaults the senses in life. Toxicity can litter the skin with voice, muddle the mind, and tarnish the spirit's joy of living. Heavenly window can bring relief, give a sense of spaciousness and time, refresh and reinvigorate the small intestine's role in discriminating what is primary and essential from what is negligible. Benefits the sense orifices. Windows of the sky points remove block the chi flow between head and body, regulates the values chi, and invigorate the sense organ. This point can help with tinnitus, deafness, and pain in the ear. It can be used in chi blockage disorders such as throat, B, goiter, and swelling, shoulder and neck pain, and swelling of the cheeks, headache, sensation of heat in the face, and sudden loss of voice. An imbalanced small intestine can also show as heart fire, poison, or sluggishness affecting the region with acne and boils, heavy head, nervous tension, insomnia, poor concentration, skin eruption, mental disorder. At this point, invigorates the meridian, clears heat, eases pain, and restores the pure environment and conducive to the proper functioning of the heart. It also helps the shoulder pain, stiff neck, and neck pain.